Hello, you're looking at version number 1 of Ted's alpaca fleece tumbler, also useful for llama or sheep or whatever. I would like to first mention just a few of the more interesting and unique features of the tumbler to you. I mean, first of all, you'll notice that it's mounted on a rather sturdy frame with large wheels, making it easy to transport from one farm to another for sharing. But beyond that, it has a couple features that I don't know if anyone else offers. For example, it's offered with 2 complete wire grid sizes. What I have in here right now is a 1-inch wire size, which works well for coarse fleeces. And you'll see sitting over there a 1/2-inch screen size, which works well for finer fibers like Surrey alpacas. I don't have any doors on the tumbler because each panel is easily removable. You simply pick the panel out after unlatching it and set it aside and put in whatever panel you want. And all 6 panels are like that, and it's provided with 2 complete sets of panels, 1-inch and 1/2-inch. In addition, I have it set here to operate in a clockwise direction, and you can stop it after a while, change direction, and run it in a counterclockwise direction, which some people think helps improve the quality of the cleaning and the tumbling process. You'll notice that the motor is totally enclosed, and it's designed for safety. For example, when it's running, if you change the direction of rotation, you'll notice that nothing happens. However, when you stop it and restart it, now it will run in the opposite direction for you. Well, I'd like to now spend a little bit of time going into a little more detail on some of the other features of the tumbler. Another interesting feature of the tumbler that I'd like to show you are the picks or fingers, as they are called. There are 3 sets of 5 fingers made with 1/8-inch music wire. They're mounted on a 1/2-inch bar in here, which is a little difficult to see. They're mounted with 4 sets of bolts along here. They can be easily removed and replaced with alternate designs for anyone that cares to experiment with different shapes or lengths of fingers. And here's a view of the frame from underneath. It's made with 1 1/4-inch square tubular steel, and it's a very rigid and robust frame. And here is an underside view from the back side, so that you can see that the underside is protected against accidental intrusion of your fingers into belts. Here is a view from the underside of the pulley cover, and you can see to the right there how the front of the motor housing is open but protected by 1/2-inch hardware cloth. And here I'm going to run it with the cover removed so you can see the action of the motor and the idler shaft or intermediate shaft and the bidirectional tensioning device. First, we'll start it in a counterclockwise direction. Let it run for a little bit, stop it, switch to a clockwise direction, and restart it. You'll notice that part of the reduction in speed from the 1725 RPM motor comes by means of a pair of V-belt pulleys. The setup right now is for the tumbler to run at 30 RPM. However, it can be easily changed just by changing one or both of these pulleys and the belt if necessary to obtain optimum results. The motor is a quality fleece and 1/3 horsepower motor with a 1.35 service factor and should certainly give long, trouble-free service for you. And here you'll notice there is a lift here label. If it is being loaded up into a truck on ramps, it is convenient to have a place to lift and hold the heavy end of the tumbler here, because it is pretty heavy, and I've made it so that there's an opening here and you can grab it here and lift it and have good control, and there are no rough edges to catch your fingers on. And here you'll see that if you desire to use it in a stationary setting and don't need the portability provided by the wheels, it's formed with a foot at each corner. The wheels can be slipped off the axle and the axle can be slipped out, and it can be used as a stationary unit if you so desire. Thank you for watching this presentation on my new tumbler. If you're interested or would like to know a little more information about the tumbler, please visit our website as shown on the video. There will be contact information there. There's also a downloadable user manual if you'd like to look into it in even more detail. Again, thank you for watching this presentation by Glacial Ridge Farm. Thank you.